Well, when you form a business, you want to find the right entity structure. Now, there are various entity structures that you can choose, and each have their disadvantages and advantages. You want to look at what your goals for the business are, how much revenue you're going to derive from this business, and then also your risk exposure, whether you need liability protection. Now, many times when you're selecting an entity structure, you want advice from both your accountant and lawyer. We unfortunately can't give legal advice, but we can tell you what the tax ramifications of each entity structure is and get you thinking about why the choice, what questions to ask a lawyer. Now, the IRS has 4 different entity structures you can choose from. You have the C Corp, which also you can get an S election and become a small business corporation. Then you have the partnership and the sole proprietorship. Some of these are separate legal entities and some are not. Some have liability protection and some do not. So to choose your entity, it's always advisable to go in and have a face-to-face meeting so that we can sit down and discuss in depth the various pluses and minuses of each entity structure. Aside from what the IRS offers, there's the LLC, which is a lot of times misconstrued as what this entity is. LLC is only at the state level. So for tax purposes, you still must choose one of the federal entities. So you can have an LLC operating or taxed as a C Corp, an LLC taxed as an S Corp, or an LLC taxed as a partnership or a sole proprietorship. The LLC has its own unique benefits, and there are reasons to be an LLC, and it also allows for liability protection. So sometimes that is the right choice, but we really need to get a good feel for what your business is, what your goals are, to really find out what's best for you. When we're looking at entity structure and you have legal questions, we can either conference call in the lawyer. I can find out the information. Actually, I probably shouldn't go there.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah.
How you typically like to have it handled, or
Yeah. When it comes to the legal aspects of which entity is best for you, it'd be best that you meet with your lawyer or possibly have a 3-way meeting with myself, your lawyer, and you to determine what's best. That, 2 heads are always better than one.